what is going on with all of my people of social media, especially all of my addicts in the world that are still suffering in silence due to addiction. I am D Venom along with Feathered Friends. Thank you guys so much for joining us in regard to addiction, relapse, and recovery. Any amount of your guys' positive energy shown on not just this social media platform, but all of my social media platforms are always welcomed. With that being said, let's get into addiction, relapse, and recovery. All right, you guys, I want to thank a handful of my newest followers in regard to my YouTube, Facebook, and podcasting platforms. Thank you guys so much for joining my tribe. It is people such as yourself that keep those particular platforms alive and going. Thank you guys once again for joining my tribe. I tried to go live in regard to my Instagram and my Facebook platform on several of occasions, but I was unsuccessful. Come to find out, as of yesterday, when I tried to go live on my Instagram platform, I now need to obtain 1,000 followers or more in order to unlock their live feature. I was able to go live with a certain amount of followers, but I guess they've since changed that protocol, and now we need a certain amount of followers, like I just told you guys a few minutes ago. In regard to Facebook, I've achieved one of their goals, which is being on their platform for a certain length of time. Now I need to obtain 100 followers or more in order to unlock their live feature. I have about 44 followers as of right now. I need a handful or more, and I will be able to go live on Facebook. In regard to my YouTube platform, I've been going live, a couple of weeks now, and I've been getting some great feedback. Don't get me wrong, I've had to come unglued in regard to cussing out a couple of people that felt the need to cross boundaries and disrespect me. But aside from that, my feedback in regard to going live on YouTube has been fantastic. Even though my niche centers around addiction and recovery, I am also helping people outside of my niche. For example, Friday night when I went live on my YouTube platform, there was a young man of a particular age that's still in high school that is pretty much infatuated with the young lady that goes to the same high school, and they wanted some encouraging words in order for them to build up the strength and courage to go up to that young lady and tell them how they truly felt. And, I went live yesterday on YouTube, and that same particular young man reached out to me and thanked me in regard to, sharing those encouraging words. Not only did myself give them some encouraging words in regard to their situation, but somebody else that was in the live chat when I went live on YouTube also gave them some words of encouragement. And I wish I would have screenshot exactly what they said, but they were like, thanks to you and that other person, they, build up the strength and courage to go up to that young lady. They expressed how they felt, and they told me as of yesterday that they are in a relationship. They have a new girlfriend, and I'm very happy that I was a part of them achieving their goal, and hopefully they have a happy relationship here on out. Anyway, that's what it's all about for me, helping at least one person in this world achieve whatever goal that they need to achieve. And I'm glad that I was there for that young man that needed some encouragement. Anyway, I want to share a story with you guys that happened Friday while I was participating for an activity regarding my job. And I talked to a good friend about the situation, and we both kind of feel like it's nothing bad in regard to what happened, but I still feel some type of way about it, and I want to express how I feel with you guys. Anyway, you guys know that I work for a particular organization that centers around helping intellectually challenged and or special needs people live a better life. And every other Friday there is an activity. I won't give the name of that activity, but I never participated in that activity. Well, this, past Friday, I had the opportunity to, participate. And basically what happens is a few members after work hours stay behind, and myself and another coworker, depending on how many members we have, we take them out to eat and out to a movie and maybe some other activities depending. Anyway, we had the opportunity to go to In-N-Out Burger for, lunch. And after that, we went to the movies. Anyway, myself and my coworker, and we had 6 members. So I had 3 members, my coworker had 3 members. We first went to In-N-Out Burger somewhere in Scottsdale, Arizona for a bite to eat before the movies. We were in a big van or whatever that would hold all of us. And there really wasn't no parking in In-N-Out Burger's parking lot. So my coworker was trying to figure out how to park that big, vehicle while myself and the members were standing outside. Eventually it got too hot for all of us. So while my coworker was parking that vehicle, myself and the 6 members started walking towards the door of In-N-Out Burger. Anyway, when we get to the door, there was a man standing there, holding it open for us. And, he started having a conversation with me, and he, out the blue, said that he wanted to buy all of our lunch. And it was very surprising that, someone wanted to come off. He spent over $50 on all of our food. My coworker did not get anything, but amongst myself and the other members, that food totaled over $50 and that was very nice of him to do. Anyway, the members placed their orders, and as they were placing their orders, the guy further, went into conversation with me, asked me, what organization do I work for? They further went on to say that, seeing people such as the members that I work for reminds them of how good they pretty much have it, and how other people don't. And that was one reason why they wanted to buy all of our lunch, considering the members have disabilities or whatever. I guess that made him feel a particular way inside. Again, I'm very grateful for what he did, for what he done. Anyway. As the members, as the members got their food and went to go sit down, my coworker came in from parking the vehicle, and they declined to get something to eat or whatever, and they were helping the members, get their food together so that they can enjoy, what the man had bought. Anyway, I think I was helping one of the members, and my back was turned to everybody, that was in In-N-Out Burger. And when I did turn around, I seen the guy that bought all of our meal holding his cell phone up with the camera facing my coworker and the members, and he took a picture. I'm not sure how many pictures he took, but I did see him take a picture of my coworker and the members. And maybe I should have spoken up when I seen him getting ready to do this, so that I could pre-warn my coworker and the members, like, hey, he's about to take a picture. But at that point, I did not know what to do. So he took the picture, and out of all of the food that he ordered, the only thing he wanted was fries. He got his fries, and he ended up leaving. And honestly, I just don't know what he did with that particular picture that he took. Not only did I see this, some of the members that were eating their food seen this as well. And one of the members addressed me and was like, why did that man take pictures of us? That was kind of weird. And I told my coworker what happened. And they, I think, called the offices and told them, what occurred as well. Not that these members are shy in regard to being on social media or anything like that, because they are on social media, depending on if they signed the consent, depending on if they signed the consent waiver to, be on those particular sites. But anyway, my thing is, did you take the picture as brownie points because you bought all of our lunch? Or do you have your own social media site where you're going to post that picture on and be like, look, I did a good deed for, these individuals with disabilities? I don't know, but I just think that it was weird, considering you could have taken the time out, like you taking the time out to buy all of our food, and ask either me or my coworker, is it okay if I, take this image because of whatever reason? And we would have either said yes or no. But to just take that picture without any of our consent, And even other people in the restaurant felt a little way because he just really literally stood there and just, took that picture like that. But in my heart of hearts, like my, friend said that I, pretty much told the story to, we don't think anything came about in regard to that man taking that picture of the members and my coworker like that. But I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? I just know that cell phones, they're a blessing and a curse. I remember, and I think I told you guys this, when I lived in Vegas as a woman, I was walking down South Torrey Pine Street, and I was minding my own business, and this car was approaching, and a person on the passenger side said, "Hey," and I turned around, and they were literally hanging out of the window, and they snapped my picture, and they were laughing, and they took off. Till this day, I don't know what happened with that image, what I look like or whatever else. I just know that it was disrespectful. Till this day, when I go into a grocery store or whatever, I feel a particular way about having my phone out, because even when I'm trying to shoot content for you guys, I miss out on good content because I don't want people to think that I'm trying to record them or whatever. I just, anyway. But I just wanted to express that with you guys. Like I said, hopefully nothing came about in regard to that man's actions. But until my next upload, you guys be good and namaste.